Hello everyone, you have come to Tata Comic Preview channel. Let read together. Have fun. Yen squinted, you did it just to spite me and force me into separating you so you could use your demonic creature in her to find me out and save them. As everyone I bring has their cultivation sealed. We got a winner. We knew ages ago you liked to mess around, so we laid a trap for you in the form of a play. I figured you don't like killing much, but instead toying with others, especially with lovers, and then killing them. Great minds think alike, I see. No wonder you're a demonic cultivator. Yen smiled, how did you know I'll take the bait? Zhuo Fan rolled his eyes, are you stupid or blind? A glance at Qingcheng and all will be made clear. That lovely and beautiful complexion, who can resist it? Every man on this God's green earth would blow a gasket seeing us. It goes double to a playful imp like you. Chu Qingcheng blushed and rolled her eyes, yet her heart was all warm and fuzzy. Yen gnashed his teeth. Nicely done, you're among the rare few that got me. I admit it. Though one more thing I don't understand, how did you escape the array? Setting a 7th grade array's nothing to it, and using sacred stones on it is the same. Zhuo Fan showed a stone practically oozing spiritual energy. Fiddling with it and throwing it around, I can even set 10th grade arrays. As for sacred stones, let's just say you're not the only money bag. What's so hard on using an array on array? Pop. It was the sound of eyeballs falling on the ground. The audience watched the sacred stone in Zhuo Fan's hand with stupefaction, especially the demon scheming sex group. They all knew Zhuo Fan was loaded, but this was ridiculous even for him. Now here he was flaunting the stuff on their way to Double Dragon gathering to fight for it. Talk about cruel irony. Yen showed a creepy grin. Marvelous. There's actually a demonic cultivator from the lower 3 sects with a good head on his shoulders. Foiled at every turn, my game in shambles, and even expert in arrays. You'd be a rarity even in the superior 3 sects, then again. Yen mocked, you can have all the brains in the world, the sharpest wit, the cleverest ploys, yet none will help you without the strength to back them all up. The best you could do with your puny cultivation is running away, yet you came for me? Your demonic creature might be somewhat special, even against an ethereal stage expert, but it's nothing to me. You came here to die, moron. Mystical Heaven Sex Gang's heart was in their throat in worry for Zhuo Fan. He held their last and only hope of getting out of here alive. Now no one would get the word out of their sufferings. The 3 elders sized the new guy up with a sigh. A 2nd layer radiant stage cultivator won't stand a chance. He came to get killed. Funny how the only ones chilling were demon scheming sex side, even sporting a cold smile. None actually got to see the full extent of Steward Shuo's mighty power coming to bear. Even killing Grand Elder's lackeys, he still held back. Oh, there was one other person who had blind trust in the man, Chu Qingcheng, despite not knowing anything about him in the past few years. Oh, right, you never saw my real strength so you thought you could take me, reckless fool. Yen cackled, feast your eyes on real power. Yenmo's energy exploded like a flood. The ghastly aura sent shivers into the rest, even the venerables. A 5th layer ethereal stage expert. The fiends and elders paled. The first were overwhelmed. Someone so young could be so strong. The latter were depressed, finding he was no average cultivator at all to be coming from a superior 3 sect. Elder Yun of the same cultivation would bet anything he wouldn't stand 10 blows. On Yenmo's back, 2 flames appeared, red and blue, turning into pythons that bit each other's tails as they spun around and released a strange vibe. Zhuo Fan's eyes flashed azure, oh, a demonic flame, yin-yang union flame. So that's your crutch to all the arrogance. You can withstand its effect? Phased, Yen frowned in worry. Instinct told him this 2nd layer radiant stage cultivator's unnatural calmness hid something far worse. It also baffled him how he could feel like that from an ant. Like how a lion met a viper, despite how clear the difference was, the first was on guard since the latter's venom could spell doom. The perplexity he found himself in left Yenmo's heart quivering. I refuse to believe a radiant stage cultivator can threaten me. It's preposterous. Yanemo took a deep breath to steel himself and roared, "Punk, it's too late for regrets now that you've seen such might. Showing all your cards before a fight is the dumbest thing in the world. Man, you're naive. As a senior demonic cultivator, it is only decent of me to teach the younglings and steer them on the right demonic path." Zhuo Fan mocked. Yanemo was fuming mad. "You dare patronize me when you're the junior?" Yanemo shot a savage fire attack like a meteor shower, straight for him. Elder Yun sighed, "This attack contains his soul. No radiant stage cultivator can withstand it. The kid is doomed." The women panicked, even as Fiend Yang's side laid back to enjoy the show. Bam! The fire scattered to nothing, revealing Zhuo Fan's light brushing and evil smile. How could this be? Yanemo was on the verge of a meltdown. Elder Yun gasped in disbelief while the women froze in abject shock. Since when could a radiant stage cultivator take an ethereal stage expert's blow and live? Who the hell is this guy? Even Dan was slack-jawed at the sheer absurdity of it all. Underestimating an enemy before battle is the worst fault a demonic cultivator can have. Did I mention you're naive? Making sure to point out with a wide grin, Zhuo Fan mocked Yanemo. Yanmo's brow shook, his teeth clenched. That was just a casual strike. Whoosh. Zhuo Fan flashed in Yanmo's face as his right eye flashed golden once. How, when? Yanmo's heart was beating out of his chest, having not caught the slightest sign of how Zhuo Fan did it. Zhuo Fan made sure to stop any thoughts of elucidating as his punch came down hard and fast, right for the noggin. Bam. Yanemo put his hand up in reflex and felt a pain like no other searing deep into his bone, even as it still came for his forehead.